Mott, who is our red-fronted macaw, and he is the flyer of our show. There he is. Now, red-fronted macaws can be found down in the rainforest of Bolivia. And these guys are very important to their rainforest home. They're what we call a seed disperser. So as they're flying around the rainforest, they eat a lot of the fruits that they find. It's one of their favorite foods. Told you this was an up-close and personal show. So they'll eat a lot of the fruits that they find, but they'll also eat the seeds of those fruits as well. And this is really important because the parrot will eat those seeds and then they go through their body completely undigested. So then when a parrot does make a dropping, which happens about every 20 to 30 minutes, and it usually happens on the fly. So heads up as it's flying around. Don't look up with your mouth open. When they do end up making a dropping, they end up dispersing that seed away from the tree that they got it from. And then that seed can grow and it becomes a brand new tree. So that's how they do their part in helping to plant trees in the rainforest and promoting healthy rainforests. Yes, and I'm going to go ahead and let Brad tell you a little bit more about it.
That's right. We are all the way to Africa to meet our quickest member we have here in our show. This is Priscilla, our African crested porcupine. She gets the name because of the quills that are attached to her. Now, speaking of quills, raise your hand if you ever heard that porcupines can shoot out their quills. Wrong. Tell you the truth, they do not shoot out. The thing is, because their quills are made out of the same material as our own hair. So, just like our own hair would say attach, so will their quills. Now, she does use the quills for protection. You see? Priscilla gets really scared. She rises her quills up, as you see right now. That makes her twice as big than what she originally is. Now, sometimes that can scare off the predator, and that doesn't happen at all. What Priscilla will do is that she'll back up as fast as she can towards the predator's muzzle and lodge those quills right into them. Now, at the end of the quills, they act as a fish hook. So it's really tough for predators to pull out the quills. So they're getting dirt, germs, everything inside of there. And with the predators, they don't have tongues. So it's really hard for them to do that. So sometimes whenever where the quills are at, it gets infected, anything like that. So that can even cause so much predators in Africa, like lions, cheetahs, and hyenas. Now, the African crested porcupine, the population is high. And I mean really high. It's because the predator population is dangerously low. Now, Priscilla here is a grazer. Now, grazers, they basically eat themselves out of homes and even farming crops. Now, the reason why with the predators, why it's dangerously low, is because they're being poached. Now, that's why we encourage everyone here to not purchase anything with body parts from any type of predators, fur, ivory, reptiles, scales, anything like that. So, what do y'all think of me and Priscilla, African crested porcupine?
Right, and next we're going to meet another local species, but not only can you find this next guest here in Florida, but actually all around the world, pretty much everywhere except for Antarctica, and that's just because it's a little bit too cold there. Now this next guest is a bird of prey or a raptor that hunts at night. Any guesses as to what we might be bringing out? An owl, exactly. Now as some of you might know, owls have really good hearing, so they're really sensitive to loud noises. So when Denali comes out here, can you guys do me a favor and stay nice and quiet? Also, he tends to be a really low flyer, so don't bother ducking because he'll only fly lower. Can you guys help me with that? Alright, well, we can go ahead and introduce you guys to Denali, and he is our barn owl. Now, barn owls get their name because they're commonly found in different human structures like barns. They really like having those dark, hollow places to hide and build their nests. And farmers, in turn, like having these guys around because they act as a free form of pest control. One single owl can hunt up to 1,500 mice and rats in a single year. That is a lot of rodents. Now, one thing that you can do if you are having any rodent issues in your area, before looking at traps or poison, first you might want to consider what kind of owls live in your area. You can build the appropriate size nest box for that owl and hang it up in your backyard. That's an open invitation for owls to move into your area. One thing that makes owls such great hunters, as you may have noticed, as Denali was flying, you could not hear his wings flapping. With most birds, you can hear them coming, but for an owl, they actually have special feathers that allows them to fly completely silently and sneak up on their prey. Alright, did you guys enjoy meeting Denali today?